Gyms have been closed because of COVID-19 in Sydney as well as in many places. Then I imagine that you guys have been working out at home. Equipment are limited at home unlike the gym, then you cannot train as much as you do in the gym. I think that the main goals of training are muscle gains, strength increases, fixing posture, increase cardio abilities, mental health, etc. You should be able to achieve the goals like fixing posture and cardio abilities. However, muscle gains, strength increases are not easy to be achieved with home workout, because of the equipment. Then here, I would like to suggest that isometric training will help you with achieving muscle mass and strength goals at home. First of all, the three factors here are thought to induce muscle hypertrophy. 1. Mechanical tension. That is a physical tension on a muscle. It is mainly induced by force generation and stretch. 2. Muscle damage. It is a damage on muscle. Training creates tiny damage on the trained muscles. 3. Metabolic stress. It is induced by the metabolic products produced by chemical actions called metabolism in the muscle such as lactic acid, hydrogen ion, and inorganic phosphoric acid. Each factors are mainly triggered by high-intensity training, eccentric contraction, high repetitions training. At a home workout, it should be easy to do high repetitions training and eccentric contraction. However, it is not easy to do high-intensity training at home, because of limited equipment. Then you might not be able to trigger mechanical tension with your home workout, even though it's important to induce muscle hypertrophy. Moreover, let's take a look at factors of strength gains. Factors of strength increases are 1. Composition, 2. Muscle cross-sectional area, 3. Nervous system function. Heredity is the main part of muscle fiber composition, then you cannot really train it. You can improve muscle cross-sectional area by getting muscle hypertrophy. However, you need to do high-intensity training to improve nervous system function, which is not easy to do at home workout. In other words, home workout is normally lack of high-intensity training, then you will be lack of mechanical tension and stimulation of the nervous system. They are very important for muscle hypertrophy and strength increases, then training is not effective. But isometric training sort this problem out. Isometric contractions is one of the muscle contraction styles. It is a contraction that muscle contracts at a fixed length. The other muscle contraction styles are isotonic contraction that maintains constant tension in the muscle as the muscle changes length. Isotonic contraction are divided two contractions, which is 1. Concentric contraction that muscle contracts as it shortens, 2. Eccentric contraction that muscle contracts as it extends. The last contraction style is isokinetic contraction that muscle contracts at a fixed angle speed. Then I am going to speak about the reasons why isometric training is effective for muscle hypertrophy and strength increases. This is because the mechanical tension necessary for hypertrophy and the stimulation of the nervous system necessary for improving muscle strength can be given by isometric training, which you can exert maximum strength with no equipment at home. For example, if you do squat at home, you might only squat with something heavy at home, but it can't be as heavy as you do in the gym. Then it might not be heavy enough to trigger mechanical tension or stimulation of nervous system. However, you can squat isometrically with max strength exertion by trying to squat with something too heavy to lift, such as a car. Then you can stimulate mechanical tension and nervous system. I think many people believe that isotonic training is more effective for muscle hypertrophy and strength gains than isometric training. However, in the special situation where we cannot go to gym and train at home for a long time, then main training is low intensity high repetitions, isometric training would be effective. So now I am going to show the effectiveness of isometric training. Here is the study that examined the adaptation of isometric training to the nervous system. The participants are healthy untrained young men, Training is maximal voluntary plantar flexor isometric contraction with 6 sets of 10 repetitions, 3 times per week for 4 weeks. Measurements are maximal voluntary contraction, EMG, and index to evaluate the nervous system. Link of the study is attached so you can see for the more information. Here is the result. Rate of force development, rate of activation, etc. improved and MVC improved after isometric training. In the conclusion of this study, it is reported that isometric training will improve maximal voluntary muscle strength by improving motor unit mobilization rate, firing rate, and muscle exertion rate via the nervous system. Moreover, this study, which compared isometric and other contraction styles, examined the effects on muscle strength and muscle mass for untrained youngers, with comparing 3 different contraction styles with same training intensity. The training was conducted 3 times per week for 8 weeks. Tests are listed. Here is the result. Max torque significantly improved after both isometric training and isotonic training. Even though isotonic training seems improving the max torque than isometric training, there are no significant difference. Additionally, both isotonic and isometric training improve muscle mass similarly. Therefore, in this study, isometric training and isotonic training have similar effects on strength gains and muscle hypertrophy. Interestingly, training effects are similar even though the intensity were the same. Thus, if you are in the situation where you can do isometric training heavier than isotonic training, such as home workout, then isometric training would be more effective than you think. Finally, the problem with home workout is that you can do high-intensity training. Along with that, lack of mechanical tension and stimulation of the nervous system happen, then, efficient muscle hypertrophy and improved muscle strength cannot be expected. However, isometric training can be done with no equipment and stimulates mechanical tension and nervous system, then effective for hypertrophy and strength gains. For example, do deadlift with a car, then you can do high-intensity isometric training at home. Moreover, if you do it at some different position like top position or bottom position of the exercises, then it will be even more effective. Thank you for watching the video. I will keep uploading videos about training and fitness with science evidences. Please subscribe if you like it. I also have an Instagram page. Please follow me. See you in the next video. Bye.